They're a mainstay of Norwich's busy roads, but the number of people using our buses is actually falling. New government stats show a decline in bus travel in Norfolk and across the country.
The timings are quite not up to scratch, let's put it like that.
Well, the number 5 that is at the end of the route, so that's not always running and it isn't on time.
Where I live in Felthorpe, it doesn't really help out at all, having one bus in a day.
The trend is worrying Green Party councillors here in Norwich, especially as the same study shows that nationally fares rose by 3.9% over the last 5 years.
A lot of the constituents that I represent are concerned about a couple of things, notably the high prices. Prices have gone up considerably above inflation, and when wages are stagnating, that is obviously a major concern for a lot of residents. The other thing is punctuality. Now, some improvements have been made, but there's so much more that can and should be done.
The study, published by the Department for Transport, shows that in 2015 to 16, there were 27.8 million bus journeys made in Norfolk. That's a fall of 1 million on the year before, and of almost 2 million on the recent high in 2011 to 12. And it comes despite recent attempts to improve the service. The County Council launched the Holdall prepaid smart card as part of their efforts to get people on the bus and lower congestion. And bosses at First say they've spent £3.5 million in the past year on new buses, offered discounts to regular users, and are trying to modernise their service.
We're actually improving the level of service to our customers and also the effects on the environment. We're also putting Wi-Fi on buses, which is really making a difference to passenger travel. It's getting better all the while, but people using it, and particularly new people using it, are actually finding it a very pleasant experience and as a preferred travel option.
What we would like to see are clean, punctual, efficient buses that aren't polluting our streets. And in particular, in an area like Norfolk, a rural county, this is a concern. If we had decent rural bus services, so many car journeys could be avoided.
There have been calls to renationalise the buses, an idea First and other companies oppose, saying it will only lead to raised costs and fares. The challenge is the same for both parties, though: how to get road users out of their cars and back on the buses. Mark Summers, Mustard TV, Norwich.